I mean, Tyre Nichols was savagely beaten. Savagely. There's no getting around that fact. By a mob of thugs. Criminals. He was jumped. He was restrained. He was tasered. He was kicked repeatedly. He was punched several times while he was being restrained, while he was handcuffed. Just no getting around the fact that it was disgusting and hard to watch, and so many thoughts that comes in your, go through your mind when you watch something like that. And you see these guys with uniforms on, cop uniforms. And, one of the things that came to my mind is that how many other people in that city is getting beat down too? Just like this, but don't have the luxury of the camera. See, this is divine intervention, because that camera was revealing enough, and it shocked the nation. And it just gives you a raw, unflinching visual of what an inhumane act looks like. When you have Neanderthals in uniform, rogue cops, not all of them, a vast majority of police officers who are righteous and obey the law and enforce the law correctly, are excluded from this particular conversation. Not the ones that sit back, watch things like this in their presence, could intervene, choose not to, for whatever reason that they conjure up. Well, these are my brothers. I gotta stand by my brothers. They no longer your brother when they break the law. And you've been a police officer enough to know what the law is. So you can't get vague on the fact that you're seeing something, you're witnessing something so gross and inhumane that you can't distinguish what has crossed over the line and what is lawful and what is not. That's an absurd defense, but has gotten many officers off. Man, I feel bad for the family. I feel bad for the nation who had to witness that. Most of all, I feel bad for the victim and the trauma that he had to go through. Unnecessarily. I mean, what did he do? Is there something in the reports? Did he do anything? Did warrant that? Okay, I get it. If someone runs, you can consider it resisting, and you have to chase them and apprehend them. And we all know in the hood, you get roughed up when you run from the cops. They hate running. But to that measure, what they did, the guy is like, what, 6'2", 150 pounds? These were big, husky law enforcement officers that were pounding on him, kicking him. Reprehensible. Caveman behavior. Neanderthal. Beastly behavior. And I told myself I wasn't going to witness it. I didn't want to watch it. And this is the reason why I did not want to watch that video. I'm angry. I'm at a loss. I'm disappointed. I'm sickening. I'm sick about it. I got a bad taste in my mouth from that. But I keep thinking about how many others that night, that weekend, yesterday, an hour ago, has been beaten in this country like that by police officers. Just to say we can flex like that when we want to. And there's nothing you can do about it. Because at the end of the day, we're law enforcement officers. And we have leeway in what we do. We're trying to make an arrest by any means necessary. Whatever it takes to take down the criminal, to subdue them. And that's some of the things that they think about when they go about their business policing. So it's unfortunate, man, but just got to hold them accountable. Got to hold people accountable. Got to be brave. And a lot of people that's in that police department in the higher levels failed Tyre Nichols. Nobody's clean. Nobody's clean on this one. Nobody's clean. As a public, we're not clean because we keep seeing this happen year after year, over and over again. And we voice our opinion, protest. Sometimes a lot of times the protests get out of hand due to provocateurs. But in any event, we move on to the next thing until we are just slapped in the face again with another situation. That's society, but we can do better as a society. And it seems like we're just kind of going backwards a little bit, but that's just me. Anyway, that's my time. Take care. Vanguardian News.